Here we go. Aswand Cruickshank, your one and only Move Swiftly speaker, checking in for a daily Move Swiftly thought, giving you a perspective on teamwork that you will not get anywhere else. It's often said when you're hearing or you're around a really put together company. I'm talking about a put together company that you know is not folded anytime soon, is going to stand the test of time. You often heard it said that, listen, that person thought of everything. This company thought of everything, thought of every little loophole, every little nook, every little hole that their business needed to fill. They thought of everything. They thought of every single problem. All right. So past couple days now, been about a week or so since my channel, this channel that you're listening to this on, has become monetized, and I've been on another level of YouTube University. I hired an editor. I went back and hired a former coach. Shout out to Dre Baldwin, someone who is very, very versed in the YouTube world. Now that I'm getting money from my videos and now that my videos are being monetized, I've been doing all sorts of research and making sure I'm doing my part to make sure I can maximize everything I can when it comes to this channel. When it comes to this channel and all the videos that I put out regularly, whether it's the shorts, whether it's creating a subscription service, continuing to sell merch, whatever. I'm just diving into what they call the YouTube University. In fact, I just bought this book on Audible called The YouTube Formula by Daryl Eves, and it's, man, I just can't stop listening to it. It's a great read, great information, and that's what it's all about. Actually, that's what he's talking about a great deal of in the book, is make sure you are becoming a student. You got to go to YouTube University, become a student if you really do want to get the most out of your channel, all right? And that actually brings me to the Move Swiftly thought, all right? If you are keeping up with me on my YouTube channels, you might have noticed that lately there have been just hundreds of podcast episodes that are just coming out regularly, upcoming, premiering, all that kind of stuff. And it's because I just learned literally last week that I could upload the Move Swiftly podcast on my YouTube channel. So that's what I did. I uploaded all the episodes from the past 4 years onto the YouTube channel. So that's why you're seeing so much content being repurposed and so many more videos, not just these Move Swiftly thoughts, right? And what actually happened, so for those of you who listen to the Move Swiftly podcast regularly, you know that the longer episodes, the ones where I talk for about 30 minutes plus, I end most of those episodes with a song, whether it's some Jay-Z, some Big, or some Buju, Banton, whoever, whatever, I usually end it with a dope song, because after I get off the mic, I want to, give you some music to listen to and really feel it. It's nothing like hearing a great Move Swiftly podcast episode, and then as soon as it wraps, you hear that music just hit on another level. You're like, woo! All right, not to toot my own horn, but I just like you as a listener, I tune into it myself, and I go back and listen to myself just like you listen to me as a viewer, right? So because of these songs that are on a lot of my podcast episodes, they were ineligible for monetization because of the songs. And the rules are, if you're using other people's songs, you're not eligible to get monetized and all that. And instead of trying to go through and trim all the songs because it's too many, I just said, we'll just remove all the videos that have copyright issues, and I'll just delete them, and that'll be the end of it. All right. So yesterday, when I was editing the podcast episode that's going to be coming out tomorrow, it's titled Repurposing Content, I had that in mind. And I said, instead of me putting a song on there that I know is going to have copyright issues, let me go on YouTube and figure out if there are some songs that are actually eligible that I can use. And it turns out YouTube has an entire library of eligible songs that you don't have to worry about when it comes to your monetization or copyright issues or anything like that. And I want to take you back to the beginning of this video, what I told you. Did you think of everything? And in your business, and even as I'm reading through Daryl Eves' books, I know YouTube started out as a dating website, and it couldn't get the people to sign up for the dating website and give their information and all that, and now look at what they've become, simply because they tuned into their audience and they continued to grow and grow and grow and think of everything. And I challenge every last one of you to do the same thing. It's a marathon. It is not a sprint. Did you think of everything? It's constantly, you got to be in it all the way. You got to be all the way in, all the way out. All right. The main website, however, to check out, to dive deeper into all my work, if you want to get more information on how to book a workshop, if you want to get information on if you're a college athlete that's listening to me and you want to do an NIL deal, if you are a high school athlete out there listening to me, or the parents of these athletes, and you want to find the right college, if you want to, figure out how to navigate the transfer portal and all that kind of stuff, the main website to check out is makeyourmove.com. That's MakeYamove.com. It's a one-stop shop for all your teamwork and your self-development needs. Aswand Cruickshank, your one and only Move Swiftly speaker, checking out. You guys continue to move swiftly. We will talk more soon.